Hi everyone, Professor Gustin here, and we are in week 1 of Human Biology Scientific Method. Every week, and you'll see the modules appearing over here as I post them, but every week we'll start off with a video. And what you can see here is the very first thing in your list of things to do for the week. The video will be at the top, I think always. And you'll notice it's video because it says video right there. As we go down, you'll notice that this one says External Learning Tool. That's going to be a McGraw-Hill Connect assignment. So any of those that say External Learning Tool, oh, there's another one, will get you the McGraw-Hill Connect site. You'll also notice that some of these are active and some of these aren't active. In fact, these bold ones, on what you see here, there's a McGraw-Hill Connect thing, there's a McGraw-Hill Connect thing. They're not open yet. I'm creating this before the semester starts, and you can see that this assignment's going to start on January 22nd. So this will become active at that time. For any of the assignments that say External Learning Tool, these McGraw-Hill Connect assignments, any of these that you click will bring you to the same McGraw-Hill Connect site. And all the assignments will be there. So if you want to do Introduction to Connect, but you're down here, you can click on that one. You'll see all the assignments that are available to you, the lecture assignments, the Introduction to Connect. So any of these external learning tools bring you to the same place. I just put them on here separately so you can see what do I want you to do for the week. When you're done, for example, when you're done looking at this video, you can go right here and you can check it off. And it tells you your progress that you've made for the week. If you think you made a mistake, you can uncheck it. So you can check that off when you're done. These checks have nothing to do with your grade. They only have to do with you keeping yourself organized. And one way to do that is go down your page and check off the things you're done. Now, there's no box right here, but it will appear when the assignment is available. So you can go down there and check it off. So I recommend, I put these in order that you should be working on them so you can kind of work down from top to bottom. The other thing, so once you watch this video, and then you're going to do this little activity. This is just a little practice activity, and it doesn't take very long, and it just is exactly what it says, Introduction to Connect. You'll see this assignment is listed on your syllabus. When you look at week number 1 of your syllabus, it says IC, Intro to Connect, and it tells you how many points it's worth. That means you get that many points for just completing it, and this will be part of your lab grade. The next thing you're going to do is each week you'll see a lecture study guide. So here's the week 1 lecture study guide. I recommend opening that up. In fact, I can show you. You can just click it and open it up. And most people will probably want to download it and save it to Microsoft Word or whatever word processing program you're doing. You can download it right there, and on my computer, mine goes kind of up. There's a place there where my downloads go, but it will download right here. This week it's downloading, everything's downloading slowly. So while I have this little stall, expect technical problems. I've been having a problem with things downloading slowly. I'm getting ready for the course. I've called IT twice and I had to restart my computer once. Like, expect problems when you're working on a computer and when you're working on an online course. It's just to be expected. Don't get all worked up and frustrated by it. Give yourself time. Online classes sometimes take longer because of having to deal with a computer. But consider the drive back and forth to school and some of that. You save time there. But this will download right here. In fact, I can click that right there, and there it will download. So when I open that up, you'll see the lecture study guide. And I'm going to go past that because it's taken too long. There we go. I'm back here. So your lecture study guide will open eventually. If you want to try downloading everything in one click, and that would mean this video, the study guide, the lab handout. I have these lecture videos. All of these things that I made, they will download onto your computer with just one click right here. So that's another thing you can do. If you're thinking that, oh, I don't want to work online, I want to put everything offline as much as I can and work on that first, you can do that. You can download all those things onto your computer. The things that won't download onto your computer are these McGraw-Hill Connect assignments. You have to have internet to be able to do those. So watch the video, you downloaded your lecture study guide, you might have even created some spaces in it so you could write notes. The next thing you want to do is I would recommend going to the lecture videos. Now today we just have a couple lecture videos. They're relatively short, and they are things that I make to help you fill in your lecture study guide. So here it tells you which sections on your lecture study guide will be covered on that. And so you can watch these. I chop them into small pieces so you can watch a small video at a time. So watch the lecture videos, fill in your lecture study guide. Now, the other way to fill in your lecture study guide is to go right to the ebook. So you can click on one of these external learning tools. That'll get you to the McGraw-Hill Connect site. And on the left-hand side, you'll see the ebook. And you can go there and find section 1.1 and 1.3 and read them and fill out your lecture study guide. So I think most students find it most efficient to use the videos to fill out your lecture study guide. Then you go to the ebook to review things that you want a little extra help with. So after you're done filling out your lecture study guide, I recommend that you review it. You look at it, you make sure the things make sense, you try to commit some of it to memory, and then you're going to do a lecture assignment. And this lecture assignment will open January 22nd. It's a McGraw-Hill Connect thing. This is that adaptive learning assignment. So you click on the assignment, it'll bring you to the McGraw-Hill Connect site, and you'll start getting multiple choice questions about this material that you read, about your things on your lecture study guide, and see how many you can answer. This is called an adaptive learning assignment because what it does is if you answer a couple questions correct, the computer says, oh, you understand that concept, we'll go to a different concept. And they'll ask you some more questions. If you get some questions wrong, the program will recognize that you need some help, and it will give you more questions. So the more questions you get wrong, the longer your activity is going to be. And some of these activities can be up to an hour long, so they can take a while to do this. So it really helps if you review your study guide before you do these, and you'll get through it a little bit more faster and a little more efficiently. Remember that there's a link when you're doing this. There's a part that says go to question. There's another part that says go to reading. You can always click go to reading and read a little bit more about that topic. It will bring you right to the book right where that topic is discussed. And you can kind of beef up on that topic and go back to the questions and hopefully do better. The other thing about these lecture assignments is that you can stop anytime and start them again. So until the due date. And then once the due date, you need to have it done by the due date. And as long as you've finished it, no matter how many things you got wrong, you'll still get 100%. Once you're done that, I recommend printing out the lab handout. And within the lab handout, there are some links to these virtual labs. All these things are getting graded. Like this lecture assignment, if you look at the syllabus, there's a grade. On the grade sheet in Brightspace, under here, under grades, you go there, you'll see one that says LA, week 1 LA, week 1 lecture assignment. Week 1 VLT, virtual lab tutorial. You'll see another one that says week 1 virtual lab ASMPP. I put just the first letters because I don't want the grade book to be super, super long. Okay, and these are the same abbreviations I will use that are used in the syllabus. So you can look at the syllabus and see how many points these are worth. So you're going to do the lab handout. I would print it out, follow it through, fill it out, go back here to these links and do those. In the past, every once in a while, the very first virtual lab is supposed to be a tutorial. I still have some students that had a little bit of trouble with it, so it's just getting used to it. And so I made a video for the virtual lab tutorial if you need some help. If you can get through this without watching the video, don't watch the video. I just put it there for help. So while you're working through this handout, you'll see these virtual labs on there, and you'll do them, and there's a couple questions to answer about them. The last thing you'll do for this week and most weeks is you will get a quiz. So here it says quiz. And this quiz is going to start on that date, and you can see the due date. And so just like everything this week, the due dates are all the same, and they're all on the syllabus. So click on that quiz. It tells you take the quiz after completing your syllabus, which was in the previous module, and the scientific method lab. On this quiz, there's 7 questions. 7 are about the syllabus. 2 are taken directly from the week 1 lab handout. The lab quizzes are there so I can get some assurance that you did the lab handout. So you can use your lab handout to fill in those questions on the lab quizzes. Usually the questions on the lab quiz are the exact same questions on the lab handout. So if you did the lab handout and you got it right, you'll get it right on your quiz. If you do the lab handout and you're not sure about a question, you can always email me and say, hey, what's going on with this? Can I ask a question about this? I won't just give you the answer, but I'll try to get the answer out of you. So I'll help you out. And I gave you plenty of time to do that. You have 30 minutes to take the quiz. I do have a question on there for personal information. I just want to know, what do you like to be called? What's your major? Anything you want me to know about you, I put that on there. So that's what you're going to finish. When you're done that, you're done week 1. You will see week 2 appear the Friday before week 2 starts, and you can get started on that. So, and then meanwhile, you can go check your grades and see how they're all adding up. Please let me know if you have any questions. Remember to email me. I'm glad to help. And good luck this week. It seems like a lot. The process is going to get easier because we kind of do the same thing week after week as far as how the course runs. Please contact me. I love talking to you guys. If you want to stop by my office, it's great to meet you. Or email me and let me know how things are going. Take care.